Hello, guys. Welcome to our review portion for One Piece chapter 1039, which was called, wait, the main attraction. So we are back again. Hi, Kevin.
Hey Marco, how are you doing?
I'm fine after this chapter. Yeah, you rated it both an 11 out of 10.
Yeah, that was the bomb.
Yeah, in the meantime, I've already seen some reviews from other YouTubers and live reactions. Some loved it, some hated it.
What?
Yeah, some actually hated it.
Why?
King of Lighting hated it because he's a power scaler and he doesn't like it when Yonko's taken out. He just
Dude,
can't accept it.
dude, it's 2 versus 1 with one of the most OP devil fruits. No, not Kid, obviously, but no, there's no way you can be against it because yes, Yonkos are the most powerful, but first of all, there's one thing nobody ever considers. You will never be head on with a Yonko by yourself. They always have their officers around it. Look at when the the red scabbards arrived at the top. There were gifters. There was Jack, by the way, huge, and of course Kaido himself. So even if he's a power scaler, he should maybe consider tactics and strategy too, because that is a big thing. And
Yeah,
numbers.
he said two things. First, that Law said 9 chapters ago that the awakening is his last resort. So, because it drains a lot of energy, and he interpreted it that Law can only use it once, and then his energy is drained. And now he can't accept that Law uses Kroom 3 times.
I see the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Law never said he can choose, he can use it only once.
No, he
He
just
just
said.
said it drains a lot of energy,
Yeah.
and I think 3 times is not that much, you know.
Yeah.
And now he is done after the biggest one. After the third time, he is out.
Yeah. I
I
I
guess.
I bet so. Like you gotta think about one thing. Did like Law is a calculating character, right? He is always
Mhm.
thinking scenarios through. So
Yeah,
it could be that he used the awakening on a really small scale to preserve stamina actually, because he knew if he does a huge shockwave, Onigashima would break apart and everybody would fall to their doom. So I think it might have been that he had that last scenario in mind, like it'll drain a lot of stamina and
yeah. Because the first Kroom, he
was
didn't
pretty
even extend
small.
the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All he did was put the room around the sword and go at it. And
yeah.
the second one was a little bit larger. He did extend the sword upwards, but
Yeah, he was teasing us.
yeah. But that third one, I think, was the last resort attack. He was speaking of.
Yeah,
Like he
he
never
was.
said anything about scale of the attack.
Yeah,
Which on the other part with Kid, I think this is the biggest he can pull off, and I think that is his trump card. That is a one shot thing for him.
yeah. And right now, I'm looking again at this Puncture Will. Or Puncture Willy. This was
Wille,
just,
just go German on it because I think it's German.
of course, it's German, but for our English audience.
Yeah, but
Puncture Wille sounds weird for our English audience.
no, it's better than Willy.
Everyone says Willy. If you look at other
No
reactions,
way! Oh
yeah,
God! Like
everyone.
puncture penis, right? Good. Puncture Pemet.
First law states it's got to be deeper, sitting on top of Big Mom, and then they say puncture Willie.
Yeah, no,
Just
come
what?
on. Huh.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, again, this moment, uh, I know this will be in my top 10 best best One Piece moments in 2022.
Yeah, I agree.
Just this double page spread of, of the shockwave going off.
Hmm. Yeah, so
Yeah, but we'll see. Next chapter, I think that the final attack of Kid will actually be the one we see in the new anime opening. Because in the anime opening, a huge laser beam, a pink laser beam, gets shot from Onigashima to the flower capital.
mm,
And it's not Kaido's Borrow Breath or some Big Mom attack. This is a pink beam.
yeah.
I think this is this one. I think next chapter we will see Big Mom
Well, I would say more purple than pink, to be honest.
or purple, but some pink purple color.
Yeah.
Like the one in the color spread in the colored page here. It's the same as in the anime opening. I can see Kid shooting it down, hits the flower capital, and now the people there realize, oh shit, what's up there?
Yeah.
And now everyone can witness the final battle between Luffy and Kaido. Because every time in One Piece, or most of the time, Luffy defeats the villain in front of everyone, in front of the whole island, so everyone can see who's the hero here. Like
Mm,
Dressrosa, Alabasta, um, where else? Well, most of the time.
yeah.
Fishman Island.
Dressrosa, Fishman Island, Alabasta. Well, Alabasta, the final fight was in the tombs only. Robin saw it.
Yeah,
NL.
true. Well, the king saw it.
Yeah. Well, the king too. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that will happen next chapter so that everyone gets focused on Onigashima.
Mm. So I think we should break this chapter apart real quick. I think that would be the best way to
Mm,
go at it. So I mean, looking at the intro is always pretty on spot. Like we get a hint what will happen next because somebody's calling Momo. Could be either Luffy or Sunisha.
100% Sunisha.
Both can be both.
No,
Um,
no, no, no.
yeah, yeah,
No, 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 no. This is Sunisha, hands down.
yeah. But he heard Luffy too. Don't forget about that.
Yeah,
Could
but
be
Luffy's
both.
focused. Luffy's focused on the battle. He's not calling Momo. He's too focused on his fight.
Yeah.
But the deal with Sunisha, I'm really curious what's going on here. If he's bringing So to Wano, or if he's helping them in battle, I have no idea. But now he's calling for Momo. Uh, Momo is pulling the island towards his direction.
Yeah, but I don't think Momo will get far. He's pretty close to the capital.
Yeah, just imagine this flame being a rubber band, like a rubber band, and Momo accidentally lets go of it, and now it shoots itself towards the flower capital.
That would be funny. No, I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, it would increase the danger.
Yeah. So that was one of the good parts. Also the good parts about this chapter. I mean, this chapter has only good parts. Let's be honest. But I think this is probably one of the best openings for a chapter with Momo here and the teaser of what could happen next. Um,
Hmm. But that's the only part out of aside from the fight in this one, Kidlo and Big Mom.
well, we also got like the beginning of the fight. We got a section with good old Oda humor where Kid and Law
I love this.
are arguing who's going to do the final attack because of course that one takes the spotlight. It's the
I
flashiest.
love how Law makes fun of Kid here.
Yeah.
What comes after the bull attack? A hippo? Maybe an elephant?
Yeah,
And I actually, well, sorry.
he's actually stating what every reader up to this chapter thought. Like, what the heck, kid? Like, he's just gonna make metal stuff and that's it. That's all you can do.
Oh, and people are already theorized about this line. What comes after the bull attack? A hippo? Maybe an elephant? Well, there's an elephant literally coming after this.
Yeah,
Because why is Oda putting there an elephant? This is not coincidence, right? He
yeah,
could he could put in a lion or I don't know, but why an elephant? Oda's teasing everything here.
yeah. True. I can't find the hippo or oh, there it is, a hippo or maybe an elephant. It's that panel. Yeah. I also like the panel before it, like Law arguing that he's not just the opening act for Kid. Although kids attacks aren't flashy. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it broke Big Mom's arm
Yet that's
and ribs.
that's the next thing I wanted to address. Like for this review, we actually see that Kid's attack did actually damage Big Mom. That's something nobody would have thought up to that point. That he actually broke her arm. Like, but again, she states that like Law's technique um, is dangerous. So I think it must have been Law's attack resonating through her body, breaking the
I think
bones.
Law's attack weakened her to the point that Kid's bull could damage her bones.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think that a shockwave would break bones.
Uh, make fractures. I think it was the first thing that weakened the bones, like you said, and then kids attack actually did the last hit it needed to break the bones.
Yeah. But anyways, Big Mom after this just put some souls into her bones, and um, now the bones are alive. Because the bones are talking here.
Yeah,
Yes, mama. Yes, mama.
that's something
So
I kind of missed last time. So it's good that we do
yeah,
this review section.
yeah. Because I said that I think the bones are have their own will now and stick back together.
Yeah.
That's how they. I think the bones are still broken. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But they stick together because they want to stick together.
yeah. But that could
That's
actually
really weird.
like if Brooke comes in and defeats the souls. Well, no, those are actually her souls. So I think it's part of her soul. So he can't exorcise them. But it would be funny, like her just going limp again, limp hand bone. Yeah, never mind. So yeah, we have that. We have Big Mom like attacking back with her Mazer saber, and I mean,
Oh yeah, that is one thing I missed in our reaction. When Kid uses his awakening there, the assign
mhm,
on Big Mom,
yeah,
I I didn't realize when he puts these letters on Big Mom and the door. he's using polars, south and north.
Yeah,
He's
poles.
using magnetic poles. I didn't realize that in our reaction.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we see it because the first
Yeah,
time he used the sign, we didn't see any poles. So
yeah.
here he actually does it where the reader can see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think this awakening is pretty weak on itself, in and on itself. Like
Mm,
it's not
he
that
has
good.
to use it incredibly smart that it has some effect.
Yeah, but there he basically gave Big Mom a shield. That was quick thinking on Big Mom's part.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, she still ripped this whole tower apart. Well, that's some feat.
Yeah.
Oh, someone mentioned Oda's continuation feats in Onigashima. Remember the tower that Zoro sliced
hmm
at the beginning of the arc? When he stood on top
yeah.
of it, when he said, Luffy, don't make a scene, while he makes the biggest scene.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Well, where's that one? Is it in this chapter? No, yeah, someone mentioned that tower that Law smashed on top of Big Mom later in the
Yeah,
chapter
that's
here.
the same tower.
That's the tower that Zoro sliced.
Yeah, it makes total sense. I thought it myself, but I didn't think it to be that big of a deal, because it fits in so perfectly. But yeah,
Yeah,
here we see the tact he uses, and it's the sliced off tower.
yeah. Oh, and well, after she blocks the tower, she uses um misery, and this misery thing looks like Carmel. That's also something I missed.
It looks more like Hera.
It actually has the same twirls that Carmel had
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I can see that. Maybe
because
she.
it's huh?
This is weird, but what if if Big Mom is actually in possession of Carmel's soul? She ate her. She ate the fruit. I
Yeah,
mean, it's completely possible that she is in the possession of Carmel's soul. It's
yeah,
just a little side theory since you mentioned that she looks like Carmel, which I would have said, well, that's what Hera looks like, but I agree. It could be.
mm,
Could be Carmel.
but
And again, her attack's called Mother's Misery, so it
yeah,
could be Mother Caramel.
yeah.
So the it's basically like, yeah. I mean,
But sorry, yeah.
sorry, but to jump in there, but if you look at the reference, that the name is a reference to a 1976 anime called 3000 Leagues in Search of Mother. She
Hmm.
is in search of Mother. You know,
Yeah,
that's a perfect fit. It's just so Oda. I mean,
yeah, it is.
I think she thinks Mother Caramel is that, but I mean, she's not completely,
Well, obviously because of age.
yeah, of age. I mean, sure, at this point. But she did search for Carmel.
Yeah, but
She thought
do
everybody
you do you
left
think
her.
that this is actually Big Mom's final attack in the story, and she didn't even hit someone?
I mean, I don't know.
Looks like it.
I don't know if it. I mean, it could be, but if it hit nobody is the question here.
Yeah, but something. Um, if Big Mom is Big Mom
Um,
really not going to Elbaf? That's the thing.
I mean, I that's the thing. Like usually Oda doesn't kill people in this manga that easily. I can see why people think the Yonkos must die because well, Whitebeard died
Well,
and the
these two
old
have to die.
generation
That's my
have
opinion.
has to die. Yeah, that's the point I wanted to get to. I mean, I can see why people believe that, but on the other hand, I don't know. Like them just dying without any real consequences or how can I put that in the right words?
What
You know,
consequences? Deaths?
no. The thing is, with Whitebeard dying, a new era was basically ushered in.
Mm-hmm.
Ace dying made a change in Luffy. That like these were really big things that happened. So
Yeah.
what would be the big thing or the big symbolism behind Big Mom's and Kaido's stuff? You know what I mean? And that's the big question here.
Well,
That's why
the
I'm
thing
not
is that
completely
these
convinced.
two monsters, they hindered everyone becoming the Pirate King in the last 20, 25 years.
Yep.
And these two are basically irredeemable, right? Because of what they're doing and stuff like that. So I think they need to die because they can't get captured in any way because they will just break out again.
Kaido got captured a bunch of times.
Yeah, and they just break out again.
Yeah.
So I think they need to die because these two are such exceptions in the story of One Piece. When we look at other people, well, Blackbeard is a big guy as well, but not as big as those. He's basically human, if we can call him that, as well as Shanks. Shanks is a normal, he's not a big dude.
Mm.
He's normal. And these two are when we exclude Elbaf, these two are real monsters and exceptions in the story.
Yeah, on the other hand, if you look at Whitebeard, he was big too. So we don't know what actually made him grow that big. Like you see Whitebeard on the ship and he is bigger than
Yeah,
other people, but he's not
yeah.
huge like
Mm,
in his last few years. So I don't know. Like I said,
yeah,
it's
but the big thing, them dying. Well, the result here in Wano is that the government wants to claim everything. There are 3 road pornoglyphs in one place now.
mm,
There's a lot of things happening here, and there's probably, well, I guess it's 99% confirmed that Shanks is also coming to Wano, and we will see that in the next 20 chapters.
I think and here's what I think. If Big Mom and Kaido die, it will be by the hands of Blackbeard. And I think the only reason
Yeah,
why Shanks is coming is because he got wind of Blackbeard going there. This is what
yeah,
I believe, and I think Blackbeard finishing them off would actually establish Blackbeard as the biggest threat against everybody in the story. And then their deaths have some kind of symbolism, even though not much, because
not
Black
if the bombs kill the next chapter.
because yeah,
Well, not Kaido.
not Kaido, no. But basically, what I'm trying to say here is, if Blackbeard would finish them off, it would be just like with Whitebeard, just the last hit attack, doing nearly no
Yeah,
damage. Basically,
yeah.
just you know, uh, taking advantage of them being close to death.
Mm,
And I mean, it would establish him as a real threat, but it wouldn't.
yeah,
It wouldn't really establish him because he wasn't the one that was overpowered and defeating them just like that. You know what I mean? He didn't show strength,
Mm,
and that's what's missing here. I mean, sure, he could just grab their devil fruits, right? I don't know
I don't
if
think so. I don't think so. I don't think Blackbeard can have another fruit. He can steal them for other guys,
yeah,
but
that's
I
what I
don't think he
meant.
can have another one.
That's what I meant,
Yeah,
Marco. He's gonna steal them for his crewmates.
but for who?
I don't know. Who's still without a fruit?
I think they all have one. Maybe Burgess doesn't have one.
Burgess doesn't have one. I think
Well,
he.
maybe Burgess now has the diamond fruit.
That's a possibility. Yeah, because I thought that the flame fruit was the one that was basically assigned to Burgess, and that's why he had to get it himself.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but it's just my thought process.
Mm. No, I don't think the Burgess has one. I think the other guys all have one already.
Well, Shiryu definitely has one. We know that. Then,
We know that.
yeah. Then there's
Devon, we know that.
Devon. Yeah. What about
Uh,
the doctor? What's he called again?
we have no idea. Doc Q.
Doc Q
Uh,
needs one. Then there's
we don't know. We don't know.
the sniper. Damn
We
it.
also we have no idea if they maybe they have fruits. We have no idea.
Yeah, or maybe they haven't. They have none yet, because it would make sense, like, for Big Mom's fruit if the sniper would have it and make his bullets alive, like Big Mom did with on the ship's cannons.
Yeah,
That way, he would be a bigger threat. Just saying.
I don't think Usopp could fight the Zoro no Mi.
Depends.
Because that's Usopp's fight.
Yeah, it depends, but like I said,
Who you want to give the devil the fish fruit? Just imagine, just imagine Blackbeard giving this fruit to someone,
yeah. But first,
and it
it's a
just turns
fish.
into a fish, and he's
Yeah.
useless now. Capador, Capador.
Magikarp in English.
Oh, it's called Magic Carp.
Yep. By the way, it could be the humongous guy. What's he called again? He's just the boat guy. The ah man, I'm bad with
Boat
names.
guy?
Yeah, the huge guy, like the guy who appeared
Ah,
first behind Marineford, and then the rest of the crew.
San Juan Wolf.
Really? No, I think
Yeah,
that's another guy. Like the really huge
great
guy.
battleship. The
Yeah, Great
great
Battleship.
battleship.
Yeah.
San Juan Wolf.
Okay. Then that's them. Him. He's getting the Magikarp fruit.
And he just splashes on everyone.
Yeah. No, it could be that like, let's face it, Blackbeard was stealing fruits all over the place. Why not go for the Emperor's fruits? It's a big opportunity.
Well, he's going somewhere, we know that.
He's coming to Wano.
We know from chapter 956 that he is going somewhere before the government takes it. The thing I said, well, not only me, but a lot of people,
Hmm.
it's either because why would the government go for it now? So it has to be somewhere where the government could go because of Wano, because everyone is at the reverie, because everyone is distracted now.
Hmm.
So possibility would be Whole Cake Island to go for the road pornoglyph there.
That's a big
Uh,
one. Yeah, I agree.
one would be Buggy, because he was in Roger's crew and the government also wants to get it and he wants something before the government puts his hands on it. So it could be
Uh,
Buggy.
we saw actually Buggy getting when the Shishibukai were um
Yeah,
when
but
the
he was
system
fleeing.
was Yeah,
And maybe Blackbeard comes in and snitches Buggy.
I think Buggy is pretty dumb. I think Blackbeard swoops in, defeats the government. Buggy is saved, and he's joining forces with him. So he's basically an underling of Blackbeard now. That's what I think. But in the end, Blackbeard betrays him and uses him to kill Shanks.
Yep, that's what I think as well. I
But
think that,
it's not
and
like,
I think that Buggy complies
yeah.
with Blackbeard because he's a coward.
Yeah, not only that,
And
but Blackbeard saves him and he will be loyal to him. You'll see it.
I don't think loyal. I think that Buggy in the end, he will first comply with Blackbeard, but right at the final spot, just before they are reaching Lovetail, because Buggy knows where it is, he just didn't see it.
Yeah.
Um, just before they reach Lovetail, Buggy regains or remembers his loyalty to Roger, and he doesn't tell him more. But now they are already probably at Lodestar Island at the end of the Grand Line,
Mm.
and there's Shanks. And now Shanks gets killed by Blackbeard, and Buggy is devastated. I can see that happening.
Yeah, like I said, Blackbeard will form an alliance with Buggy. Buggy thinks he is, you know, somewhat equal to Blackbeard because Buggy is naive and dumb. Let's face it,
Yeah,
and yeah, like you said, he will comply. He will give him some information, and at the end, they will meet Shanks, and Blackbeard kills Shanks, and that's where Buggy stops helping Blackbeard, and Blackbeard takes Buggy with him by force.
yeah,
You
I
know, in
think so too.
his with
Maybe
his.
that there's also the possibility if Blackbeard doesn't go for Kaido and Big Mom, because everyone, the government, Cypherpol especially here, Kaido, Big Mom, everyone wants Robin.
Mhm.
Everyone.
Yeah,
What if the war is over, everyone is partying, and now Blackbeard comes in and snitches Robin? Goodbye. That would be a twist.
yeah. The question remains, and that's the thing. What if Robin isn't the only one that can read pornoglyphs?
Well, there are not a lot of people, I guess.
Yeah, but
Uh, there's also the Free-Eyed tribe. Maybe Blackbeard goes for pudding, and he knows about the Free-Eyed race.
yeah, there's too many possibilities.
Yeah, Oda's playing 4D chess here.
Yep.
We have no idea.
Yeah.
He could be going for Alabasta, but the government, yeah, because he heard of the reverie, and maybe the government wants to claim the whole of Alabasta now, and Blackbeard is going there for because he knows about Pluton. Maybe he
Yeah.
knows. Maybe he wants to snatch Vivi for himself. I have no idea.
Yeah, we could do a theory video on that. What Blackbeard went for. That would be cool for one of the breaks, maybe.
Yeah, we'll
But
probably hear about it this year.
we will. But for the next break, we could do something like that.
Yeah, because one thing is for sure, Luffy will meet Shanks by July this year.
Mm.
He has to, because otherwise, the movie coming out on August the 6th would make no sense at all.
Yeah, I mean, you're right with that. I mean, I can't add anything there. I mean, what else can you say?
Yeah, if maybe they can handle it somehow, and Luffy and Shanks don't actually meet in the movie.
Hmm.
But I don't think so. I think this will be huge because Oda is working on this movie by himself. They just mentioned last week that Oda was never that involved in a movie. The
Huh.
last time was Strong World with Shiki,
Yep.
where Oda was this involved in a movie. But now the director said that this is the first time that Oda is directly involved with in the story, the
Mm.
whole thing. And they always wanted to make a Shanks movie, and Oda never agreed. Now he agrees. Maybe because he knows by the time the film is coming out, Luffy met Shanks. That's what I think.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense.
If Oda can't make it until August, if the film gets delayed so, by any means, we know why.
Yeah, I think that's then it's basically low key. How can you say that? It's low key.
A film delay would low-key be a spoiler.
Yeah,
I guess.
it would be confirmed. That's the word I was looking for. It would be low key
Yeah.
confirmed. But yeah,
Oh, by the way, what? Sorry, what?
like I said, we could make a whole video there just talking about what Blackbeard is going after. The next thing would be, is Shanks following Blackbeard, or does Shanks know what's gonna happen if Big Mom and Kaido get defeated and is trying to save
Well,
Wano?
if Blackbeard actually manages to snatch something out of Wano, either it's a devil fruit or it's Robin, Shanks won't make it. Shanks will be late for this.
Yeah, I agree.
They won't fight now because first is Elbaf.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they fight on Elbaf. Maybe on Elbaf things are escalating. Because what else would be the point of Elbaf?
I don't know either.
Maybe the because only the fourth road pornoglyph. This would be a little bit. That wouldn't be that much, right? For an
Mm.
arc foreshadowed for that long time. If it's only Big Mom, well, Luffy can handle her.
Mm. Yeah.
But well, for Elbaf, there's one thing. I just saw a theory on Reddit. Maybe there's one scene that there's actually because they're referencing Northern mythology, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, we already know there's the Prince Loki. Maybe there's also Thor, I guess, and there's also Mjolnir, the hammer,
Yeah.
and I can see Usopp actually managing to lift up Mjolnir.
Yeah, it would
And,
be.
and this will be Luffy's Usopp's final weapon for the rest of the series.
By the way, Marco. By the way,
Hmm?
think about it. It would have been foreshadowed since the first time we saw Usopp fighting with hammers, which would be Fishman Island.
Yeah, and he
Not
always has
Fishman.
this
Sorry.
joke.
That
He
would be
always has, huh?
not Fishman Island. I meant Nami's home island, where they fought the fishmen. That
Yeah.
was I was too quick there with names. What's it called again? Never mind.
Along Park.
Arlong Park. Yeah, we just go with
And
that.
there's also this joke of Usopp that he grabs those 1,000-ton hammers.
Yeah,
And
which is
there,
actually just a balloon.
yeah. But in Elbaf, he will be the one who can lift the hammer because he has this. Well, he doesn't have a connection to Elbaf, but a mental connection to Elbaf.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be like them and he always dreamed of being there. Maybe somehow because of this, he can live Mjolnir, and this thing will be Usopp's weapon for the final for the final arcs.
He uses it for with a slingshot, just shooting it at people, and
Yeah.
then it flies back to him. I mean, I can see that. I could clearly see that. But yeah, he like that would be the biggest foreshadow in the whole series because that's still a lot of chapters away. I think that even trumps Mr. Prince.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
So, just saying. That would be the biggest foreshadow
But
Oda would
Mr.
have
Prince
done.
was huge.
That was huge. Yeah, that was already huge. But Usopp and the hammer, that would be. You can't trump that. That would be the biggest foreshadow in the whole series.
Yeah.
But yeah, think about it. On Usopp's home island, did he ever use a hammer to fight? Because I'm not sure.
No.
I don't think so.
No. No.
But I know that when Kiss was defeated, he still hammered on him. And Kiss was lying in the water, like in that rice field, rice patch or whatever. And
Yeah.
he already defeated him, and he just sits on Kiss and hammers away like right in his face. So I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah. All right. So, um,
And if anything else we
what?
should
What?
address? Anything?
Um, no, I don't think anything else. Just I wanted to ask, what do you expect from the next chapter,
Uh,
which is coming this week?
I don't know. Like, I would expect something like similar to King, that we finally get the confirmation that Big Mom's done, or at least KO'd, and after that, I don't see Kaido being defeated before the bombs are dealt with and the island is kind of safe.
Yeah.
So I think it's just more of stuff getting resolved at that point before the final fight, and
all
that's
this all this Orochi stuff and Raizo stuff and yeah,
yeah. There's Raizo, there's Orochi, there's what else do we have?
nothing.
Is that really it?
Yeah. Well, Iso versus Cypher Pole. We
Yeah.
got we don't know where Malcor is
Well, the cipher pole thing could happen off screen. Just saying.
again.
Yeah.
These guys are powerful, but we have never seen them fight.
Yeah, they're most powerful when they're off screen. That's when they win
Yeah.
their battles. So we know their secret. Yeah, it's
um,
hard to tell what's gonna happen next. I don't know what to expect, to be honest.
I can see the chapter starting with a huge blast that we didn't see that at the end of this chapter. I think this blast of Kid will be huge.
Hmm.
Maybe going through Big Mom. Maybe it's
It
actually
has
piercing
to.
her, and this thing just goes ape shit on the flower capital. That what I already said earlier. I can see a huge panel here. I think the chapter it was begin with a double page spread
Hmm.
of this thing just going everywhere.
Yeah,
This washing machine, I guess.
yeah. Washing machine. No, it's a super soaker with purple Gatorade in it. I don't know. It's just it's a cool attack. I'm not gonna like this kid here over this because it's the
Yeah.
only and good attack he has now.
Mm.
The rest is just punching and throwing and with
Yeah.
metal. I mean, come on. Yeah, I think next chapter opening with the beam. People get aware that the island floats up there, and they're all like, "What the heck's going on?" And
Mm.
that's exactly at the moment when the what are they called? The balloons, not balloons, lamps, heat
Of
things.
the people,
Yeah, the with the
the hot
messages
air
to
balloons.
the yeah with the messages on them.
Hmm.
And we have actually theorized that in an older video that Luffy will see them and he'll get another boost of stamina out of it. Like he's pretty worn out. Kaido hits him with a huge attack. He's on the ground and then he sees those messages float up and he senses them or hears them even with the voice of
Uh,
all things. And then he's like,
yeah,
I gotta
that could be. Yeah, the voice of all things. That could be. Yeah,
and then
that hears
he's
those messages.
yeah, and then he's just like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of that guy, no matter what. Those
Well,
people
e-
need to be free, and then he just goes into maybe a new form. I don't know.
well, even if those messages are not flying to Luffy, that will happen anyway. That Kaido will giving a huge blow,
Mhm.
and then Luffy seemingly out will bounce back again,
Yeah,
like against Rob Lucci, like against everyone.
yeah, but I just feel like it's gonna be like with Rob Lucci when Usopp, screams to Luffy to get up, and
Yeah.
it will have some kind of impact.
Mm,
uh, there must be something that motivates him to go beyond his limits.
yeah.
And I think it would be a really cool scene with the laser hitting the ground, illuminating the night basically. And then, you see in the background up at rooftop, you see in the background all those hot air balloons with the messages floating, and
Hmm.
then Luffy just hears with the voice of all the wishes of the people, and then
Maybe
all hell
Tsunisha.
breaks loose.
Maybe Tsunisha speaks to him.
Well, he will hear Tanisha if it is Tanisha that's calling out to Momo.
Yeah, but maybe. But Luffy can't talk to
He
Tsunisha,
can't
right?
talk to it, no.
But he can hear what Tsunisha says. Maybe
Yep.
Tsunisha speaks to Luffy and something important. That maybe that will motivate Luffy somehow.
No, I think
Because
it.
because what will happen with Tsunisha? This thing, I have no idea why the purpose of Tsunisha now in this arc. Because it would make sense from the beginning of the arc,
Mm,
from the beginning of Onigashima, that they have a powerful elephant ally with them who just spanks everyone who is going outside.
don't forget
But
about the government ships. Maybe Sunisha tells Momo, "Hey, there's government ships," and he orders
I think
Sunisha
they're
to.
already dead.
Yeah, exactly.
This
He orders Sunisha to just wipe them out, or Blackbeard did it himself. Although Blackbeard, that's not his style. He sneaks.
Does he need an order again? I think he was freed in the last time we saw him.
I don't know.
I think he has now a free will again. I don't think
No, isn't
he has.
isn't
Huh?
Sunisha bound by something in the past, and we don't know what it is. So unless that got resolved,
Yeah, because his last order was to walk around aimlessly.
yeah.
That's the order he
But
got.
there was a reason for that. It was not just the order. I don't believe it was like some cruel order, like, oh, you're gonna walk around aimlessly until the end of time. Maybe there was like you're gonna walk around until somebody arrives. Joy Boy.
Yeah, yeah. You have to walk around to basically
Pass the
protect
time and
So,
protect. Yeah,
or
the
be-
minx.
because maybe Sunisha failed to bring So to Wano, and um, now it's the time to make the next try to load it off.
Mm. Yeah. Also, there's too much open-ended questions there to
Yeah,
somewhat
because
say what's gonna
that's the
happen.
only thing that bothers me this year with Shanks coming by July. There's a lot of things left here because Luffy versus Kaido won't be resolved in one chapter, and it won't be next chapter.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
But
we've.
I think from now on, I think there are 5 chapters left of fighting here.
Mhm.
I think next chapter will probably be the conclusion of Big Mom,
Yeah, it should be.
and after that, maybe the rest gets resolved, and by the end of the chapter, the final battle starts.
Yeah, I think like Raizo, Orochi, and maybe combined with Yamato could be one chapter to resolve all
Yeah,
that.
I think so too. Yeah,
One or one and a half. Like
yeah,
each of them should only take half a chapter, not more, and then the rest will be Kaido versus Luffy.
yeah.
I agree there. So yeah, your predictions, you already mentioned it, that we see Kid's laser hitting the ground and people
Mm,
noticing that. I could argue about that it's we won't see that, but it's gonna be like, oh, at the same time that last chapter happened, and then pan over to somewhere else, so that the timing of the laser hitting the ground, illuminating everything, could be when Luffy is down and the messages float up. That would be perfect, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure about that.
maybe we'll hear Kaido's victory roar
Yeah, that. Oh my god.
because Luke is seemingly out.
Yeah, what if Marco? I think you struck gold right there. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Maybe we will see a blooded Luffy on the ground and Kaido's victory roar break next week.
Yeah, but the thing is, we haven't heard it during the Big Mom fight. So if that's true, then it'll happen after the laser. And my theory of the laser illuminating the airships is it's just a small one, but I think the airships with the messages are important.
Yeah. that one that one kid that rides in the air balloon, he wants to see mom again. And now the laser strikes him.
Mission accomplished. Oh god.
Well, okay. Okay, I think we're ending it on this joke.
Yeah.
Because I
Well,
really have to go to sleep now.
yeah, but we should do one more thing. So,
What?
the chapter rating 11 out of 10, both of us. And a quick summary: we got humor, we got battles, and the one of the two biggest battles on Onigashima, Emperor, Big Mom getting struck down. Hopefully, it's not confirmed yet
Mm,
by Kid in Law. And anything you want to add? Anything you want to end? Except Big Mom? No. Anything you want to add to that?
no, I think I'm fine with that.
Maybe a question for the comments.
A question for the comments. Hmm. You have one? I have no idea if there is one.
Uh, well, actually, where is Blackbeard going? Because that was a big part of today.
Yeah, that's
Where
true.
where's
We can make
Blackbeard
this one.
going? Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's endless well, not endless, but a lot of possibilities.
Mm,
But yeah, all right.
All right,
I
guys.
better
So
let you go to sleep.
I
Man,
have only 5 hours of sleep after this one. Yay!
yeah. Sorry about that. Took longer than I expected.
That's no problem at all. And yeah, I guess we'll see you tomorrow. And guys, please like the video again, comment, subscribe to our channel, share the video, and yeah, we'll see you for chapter reaction to 1040. So,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Yeah. Thanks, Marco.
adios.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.